Okay. I had recorded the beginning of this, just me talking about what I was doing, and then I paused, and then I accidentally stopped the video, and I don't feel like editing it together, so I'm going to start over. Anyway, I found an inspiration photo after I drew this kitty with these wax pastels. I found an inspiration photo of a balcony with some houseplants and a chair on it. I'm going to use that. If I can get it to come back up on my iPad here. Oh, it wants my face. Well, so you can see me. Okay. So here's the inspiration picture. I think I'm going to draw the kitty sitting on a chair maybe and put that balcony railing in the front, but not so high that it covers up the cat. So we'll see. I might just draw like pieces. I might just draw a separate chair and whatnot. We'll see. But anyway, so I zoomed out a little bit more so you can see the legs of my tripod, but whatever. Alrighty. Oh, it's getting late. Okay. Set a timer for 30 minutes. And let's see, I have my little color chart here that I made. Oh, you know what I didn't do is I didn't like pick my colors. Well, I know that I like this turquoisey color for a kitty. I like this color, this olive green. Maybe a little bit of this. I like the bright pink, this one. Maybe some kind of neutral. Let's see, which one is that? Is this one here. And I always like a nice yellow ochre. It's such a versatile color. Okay. Oh, and I used this blue just for the dark stripes on the kitty. My iPad keeps going to sleep. Yeah, that's not a bad green either. It's more of it's a more neutral green. What is this? It's just olive. All right. Maybe the chair will be pink. Okay, I'm getting too warm. Take my jacket off real quick. One of these days I'll probably do a live sketchbook session, but I'm going to have to be a little more organized before I do that. Nobody wants to waste time with me changing my clothes here. Oh, it feels hot in here all of a sudden. I don't think it is though. Okay. Maybe we have because I want the kitty to be an important part of it. So maybe we have, where's my, there it is. I'll just lightly sketch a little bit. So if we have a kitty like here, and the chair is, maybe he's not even on a balcony, maybe he's just in a chair and there's houseplants, or potted plants I should say. Are they houseplants if they're outside the house? I guess not. Let's curve the legs, that's a little more interesting. Okay, and then we'll have our kitty in the chair. Big kitty. or a small chair. Or maybe his tail. No, it's fine. His tail could just hang down here. Oh, also, I decided to try this smoother paper. Because I felt like the paper in the sketchbook was a little heavily textured, and I was getting kind of too much texture. Let's see. I feel like I need an in-between paper. Something with a little more tooth than this has, but not too much. Last kitty had yellow eyes, but green works too. Yeah, I need a little more tooth in the paper than this. I'm gonna have to find a nice middle ground. I do have some other paper that is about this size. It's a drawing paper. It's got, I don't know, it's probably got the same tooth as this other the paper in the sketchbook. I don't really like where his tail is there. His, her, I don't know. Let's see. And just make this straight across, and then here's what we'll do. We'll just indicate the tail with the stripes. And I won't worry about trying to draw the leg or anything like that. You know what I bet would be actually pretty good for this, and I'll have to try it out, is smooth Bristol. I have some right here. I don't know if it matters which side. So something I started in. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, that might be the best surface, but we'll just keep going with this for now. And if I like the overall idea of this, who knows, maybe I'll rework it on the other surface. I like the other kitty better, I think, with the bigger body and the smaller head. And I like how the shape of his head is kind of off and not symmetrical. Oops. Guess I should have put the there's something under this that's leaving like a mark because this paper's so thin. Since this is really just an experiment, we'll try outlining the tail. It's okay, I guess. I don't know. Okay. Do we have a pink chair? Oh, maybe some plants will overlap, though. Maybe I should think about that. So let's have a nice, just round. Yeah, we're definitely going to have some. Well, I suppose they should have overlapped the kitty too, but oh well. Maybe it could be, maybe it's more like this. So it'll overlap the chair, but it won't. There we go. We won't overlap the kitty. It'll kind of go off the page though, which I guess is good. It's a little bit hard to draw off the page and not draw all the way onto my surface there. Okay, let's oops. Oh, so I just made a mark there that I didn't want, but again, not really trying to make this like something to be preserved. It's more of a tryout than anything else. I think maybe I should use this for the stripes, because that blue feels a little bit dark blue, a little out of place. Oops. So I'm almost done drawing my bee hotel. I'll bet my head is in here since I'm so zoomed out. Oh well. Almost done drawing my bee hotel piece. I've been working on Oh, let's see. What did I pick out here? That's black. No. Oh, I keep. All right. Lesson learned here. If I'm doing something for that I want to actually keep, don't put the things on top of the on the paper, because okay, yeah. Working on a book dummy. Working on wrapping up that Earth Day piece. I think I'm gonna have about 10 hours into it. You know what? I'm gonna make this pink. I'm gonna make this pot pink. Actually, you know what? We could put a design on it. How about this? How about I don't know. We'll put a big stripe across it. Just an off-center stripe. What was I saying? Not sure the yellow green works with all the blue green. I have to go back to my palette scout cards to help me pick things out. I don't have a matching guide for these wax pastels like I do for the pencils, but I can probably still use it as a basic guide to pick out my colors. You know, maybe the chair is a nice yellow ochre, which I could totally see for a chair of this type, right? Kind of a wicker. Okay, I guess that can look like it makes sense, sort of. You know, maybe I should add just a little bit of, Well, that doesn't really work at all, does it? Because unless I go up here with this, whatever. Okay. I like this color cat against this color chair. I think my perspective on the pot here is not quite right. I think you need to see into it more. Outer lip on it there. Not really loving this green stripe. Live and learn. So let's see. Maybe we should draw something with, leaves. Although, see, now the way I've drawn it, I think it would have to overlap the chair, which I don't really want it to do. Let's see. Well, I just said I didn't really like this color. Now I'm going to go and use it. Yeah, I got to get better at like really thinking about my color palette before I start. So maybe what I'll do is later today, I will pick a color palette for tomorrow and try something else. And I want there to be like more of a background. Maybe it's just, I don't know, maybe it's more tall plants and yeah. I guess the direction of the strokes kind of indicates separate leaves. Okay, and then let's see. Yeah, I don't. Maybe just this dark green here. I need to go back to my reference photo and get some ideas for other sort of plant shapes. Oh yeah, those long stripy ones. Okay, that would be good because then I could do a dark and a light. So let's make a brown pot back here. Another curvy one. Okay, so this should have some light stripes. And I am, of course, greatly simplifying what this plant really looks like. Let's see. Let's have this one kind of disappear behind this one here. I think part of the secret to success here is not being afraid of ruining something. And that's how you keep a kind of a spontaneous feel. I almost want to, like, okay, I'm going to do it. Okay, I don't know if I like that better or not. A little bit of planning is good. I definitely should put some thought into colors. Alarm is going off. Just want to finish filling in this plant here. Okay, so I do think, I don't know, maybe I could have done away with that, with this back leaf. I think this plant might have been a little more appealing without it. And this, I think, is a little too symmetrical. I like this one. I like the kitty. I like the chair. Yeah, and plan out the colors a little bit better, and I think I could come up with a fun composition here. Okay, well, that was fun. I may or may not explore this further tomorrow, or who knows, maybe I'll do something completely different. But until that time, see you later.